Hey guys, Tim Hawley, Cashion Rod's pro staff member here, and today I'm actually out fishing with Mr. Tracy Adams, and I'm really excited. Tracy's had a lot of input on a rod that Cashion Rods has developed, and it's basically a multi-purpose rod. He uses it for a lot of different applications. It is a spinning rod outfit, but you know, he loves to throw Shakey Head with it, loves to throw small crankbaits, floating worms, things of that nature. But you know, Tracy, when you were actually, you know, very developmental and getting this rod produced, when you actually were looking for the perfect setup for all these different applications that you're talking about, you know, what did you have in mind for the perfect setup for this type of fishing that you're doing?
Well, just mainly, you know, I was looking for the right length. The 6.6, that's something I've used a long time, especially throwing the Shaky Head in here, real tight quarters around the docks, being able to skip it. This is a 6.6 medium fast medium action rod. It's got the carbon fiber grips, micro guides. That seems to be really good for what we're trying to do with it here as far as skipping these docks and stuff. You know, the carbon fiber guides, the micro guides let the line flow off really good. You know, it helps you make a real long skip back under the docks. And also when you start throwing the little crankbaits and stuff like you were talking about, you get a good long cast with them, get a little more depth out of them. You can do a lot with this rod. You can throw floating worms on it, Cinco, that kind of thing. You know, if that's what you like, a spinning rod for that kind of stuff. It just really works out good. I usually throw an 1/8 ounce jig head on it. It seems to get more bites that way. Just get a little slower fall, and it skips better. It doesn't get hung as bad. The reel I usually throw a 4,000 size reel, just because it's a little bigger than most people. But the bigger spool, you're going to have less loops. You know, you're going to have less problem with bird nest and all that. So it takes a little getting used to, but once you get used to that bigger reel, I think everybody's gonna like it.
So it's not too big of a reel for this particular smaller setup than a lot of people might be used to?
Nah, I don't think it is. I think it works out just right for me.